season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Broomstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Trojans offense comes on the field first today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Look out, room to run here. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Nelson. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Headed for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception. And you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
So the Georgia Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. To the air, it's Nelson. Nice grab. It's Jordan. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Pulls it in. It's Jordan. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Finds his man. It's Matthews. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Back to pass. It's Nelson looking to the end zone. Touchdown, USC, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for a gap. It's Powell. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. QB decides to keep it here. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Man, I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. That's caught. It's Jordan. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Here's a target, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the back now goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Powell. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice second and 2. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. QB keeper all the way. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. On the move now. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Powell. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure where he meant to throw that ball to. After the incompletion, we'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The offense going with the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Caught near the sideline. It's Jordan. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Bringing pressure. And the senior calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Offense clicking now to 1st down at the 45. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Nelson. It's complete on the crossing route. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And those 3 points will finish off the 1st half and then take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses, and they finally get something going here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. We have punted away for the fourth time today. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hunt. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for his back. The sure hands. It's Hunt. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Trojans look to keep this drive moving. And there's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The Trojans will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback still with the football. As the first down is still going. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Welch. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. The completion sets up the second down play. Using his legs, it's Welch. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
It's like Georgia will have the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that short completion.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? And the Trojans line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? He gets loose. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And at first down, they go right back to him. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Gonna run it. It's Welch. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.
Well, it hasn't been the prettiest of days for really either offense, but anytime you get a chance to take a knee to end the game is all that matters. So count this one as a W. You learn from some mistakes, and you get better for next week.
And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship.